and welcome back to SchinkDiesel Games. When I wanted to make a video about the new patches coming to DayZ, right now it's patch 0.45 and on the experimental server is 0.46. And I did a couple things and I wanted to make a video just basically explaining what some of the things that they've implemented. One of them is being able to chop down a cow and then you can actually cut it up and cook it up, but being attacked by a zombie, I had to deal with that first. And I like what they changed where you only have to hit the zombies once in most cases and they'll die, because before you had to hit them like 10, 15 so times or whatever. But anyway, yeah, so I chopped a cow and I'm going to skin it and also cut it up. You have to use a kitchen knife, which luckily I had with me. And it's kind of hard to click. You have to find just the right spot in order to chop up the cow there, but I find it. And when I do, there's so much meat. I mean, so much that I couldn't even put it all in my backpack. Plus, also, it gives you a cow pelt, which you can use for crafting. You can make like a backpack and probably some other stuff with it. Maybe even a tent or armor or something later on down the line. But see, and I also, my backpack was a little bit ruined. Probably badly damaged or whatever, and so I couldn't put all the meat in there. There's a lot more meat on the cow's body than what you're seeing on the screen here, but I managed to get as much as I could. And I'm thinking they actually minted something where you can't put too much stuff in your backpack there. Like you notice towards the bottom, my backpack actually had there was no space there to put it. Anyway, go on to the next part where they implemented flares, which I like that idea. It does draw in zombies, so if there's a zombie nearby, they're definitely going to see you and come towards you. You can actually take the flare and throw it. I try and completely fail. I think you have to hit G. I was hitting F. But I like it. It's a very cool thing they added. And there's no percentage. Like you can just turn it on and off, and it lasts forever. So I'm assuming at some point they're going to make a range on that where it'll be like a 10% left, 15% left, or whatever. But I definitely like it, and but they're infinite right now. I can turn it on and off as much as I want. So let's go to the next one. So I wanted to check out the Airfield because they made some huge changes. Basically revamped the entire thing. They got rid of the hangars that were here. They turned the HTC sideways, so it's actually, I don't know why exactly they did that, but they also added two utility buildings that are there. And I get a little scared when I'm here because it's the first time I've been here and it's on the experimental server. I see there's already a dead guy laying there. I'm like, I'm going to get back inside because I'm a little scared. So, I didn't know there's anyone around. I didn't see anybody. But anyway, they've added a lot of other things too. Be able to chop down trees. Drinking pond animation. You can search for berries now. You can pick apples. You can dig up worms and use those for bait. Let's see here. You can also mine stone with a pickaxe, and then you can use those stones for crafting purposes, like building a fire and stuff. And if you look on the screen here, all of a sudden this dude just spawns right in front of me. So I freak out. I'm like, oh crap, I'm gonna have to kill him, because everyone kills each other in DayZ. That's just what you do. Well, he asked me not to kill him, and because we're on the experimental server, I have a little heart and say, you know what, I'm not going to kill you, buddy. But I tell him about the stuff that I did with the cow and everything, and how I want to cook it up. So we decide that we're going to go chop down some trees, so you get some firewood, because you have to make a fire pit before you can actually, I think that's the only way to cook, actually, right now. So we managed to cut down some trees and be attacked by a zombie in the process. And my axe was ruined, so I was trying to chop down a tree with a ruined axe, and that worked terrible. Anyway, so we managed to craft a wood kit, and apparently I didn't mute that. Whoops. Anyway, I was able to put a piece of log on the fire, and then we were able to light it up, and then it gives you an option where you can drop your meat onto the fire pit there. And it actually took a lot longer than you think it would, because yeah, I guess it's almost in like real time where it's cooking the meat. So we were sitting here for, I don't know, it felt like forever. Maybe like probably a good close to 10 minutes. So I edited it down so that way you could see the process. You can see how it's slowly getting red there. And it gets more and more red over time when it gets close to being finished. So that way you know when things are being cooked. And if you wait too long, you'll overcook it and then it'll be ruined. So definitely want to pay attention while you're doing it. I go back and forth because I'm so worried I'm gonna burn it because it keeps getting more and more red there. And towards the end, I finally get it done. But we move on to the next clip where if you go to the northwest side of the airfield, there are some new bunkers or some barracks that they've added that are not finished yet, but I wanted to check them out because I have a feeling they're going to have some really awesome loot spawns here. You see in a second while I go check it out that it's completely not finished. As you can see, I can walk through the walls, and there's no spawns in here too. So, but I just wanted to check it out because there are a lot of, there's what, 5 or 6 buildings or so here that it's going to have a lot of potential loot, and it gives people that are going to the airfield a chance to get additional loot, not just at the airfield. They've also put a huge mountain right next to the airfield, so that'll be a sniper's dream. Just watch people come by and you can peg them off. So I decided to go to the town north of where that was, which is north of the airfield, and it is called Palena, which I don't know what you want to call it. I thought it was a cool view up there at the top, so I checked that out, and then I went up to one of the industrial buildings, and it's really tall. So cool that you can actually see all around. It's not very good for cover-wise, but you know, a good sniping position. I thought it looked cool, so I thought I went up there and check it out. And then I found this new loot that it wasn't in the list. That it looks like it's some type of ballistics vest for, looks like press, which they would wear that, I assume. But yeah, so I put that on. And then my final clip here, I wanted to check out the main town hall they've added that is so cool. I mean, you can see all the way around inside this thing. From every angle, it's a sniper's wet dream. And plus you can see through the entire town. You can see through all the other hills and everything around the area. And it takes a while to get up there, so I wanted to actually show piece by piece of me going up there, because it took a while. And while I'm doing that, I'll name some other things that they put in there. Fish, you can fish in the game now. You can tear out pages from books for paper. I assume they're going to make the ability where you can write things on paper, and you can like leave notes for people, or maybe even some type of, I would maybe like do like a treasure hunt of some kind where you could leave notes, and I don't know. I just think it'd be kind of cool. The deer huts now spawn loot. Let's see here. They've implemented grenades. I've yet to find one. I'm still looking, and I'll make a video when I do eventually find one. The new jackets, new villages, a lot of new cloth items, things to wear. That military barracks, what I was talking about before, the one I just went to, that was pretty cool. They're not completely finished with it, and of course this game is way in alpha stage. Of course everyone knows that. But I wanted to give people a look of this new building and how long it takes me to get all the way to the top. It's pretty cool. And this is on the experimental server, so you're not going to see this on the current servers. And they also have ways to block all these doors, because I think they don't want you going in all these little ones, because that would just be a nightmare to have to code every single floor to be able to go to it. And this area, you can see all the way around. You'll see here in a minute. It's not too high up, but it's decent. I mean, a nice, well-armed team could hold this building quite well, because there's only one way in and one way out that I'm aware of so far. I don't think there's a ladder up the side at all. I'll have to look for it. I don't know if there is one. There's another floor you can look around. Right by the elevator. Of course, the elevator's not working. But, and there's no loot that I'm aware of, unless I got here just after someone else did, or something. I don't know. We keep on going up. This is like a lounge area where there's like a bar. But we can't order drinks. There's a piano with some blood stain that's awesome. And let's see, I think I go up another floor here. I wanted to check out the bar one more time, see if there's any loot. Of course, there's nothing. But it's still cool it's in the game. I like it. I flipped it off because I'm like, damn it, no loot, no nothing. I was mad. And then I hit a stupid button. Come on now. I should edit this part out. I really should. But we're almost done. Almost to the top. I'm going to show you how amazing that is. Because it really is. If you get a nice sniping team up here, you can hold the center of this town. It'd be like King of the Castle. You could play, not as much capture the flag, but just to show you how cool it is and how awesome. You can see everywhere. You can even see up the side of the mountain over there. Of course, my gun doesn't have a scope on it, but I was just so impressed with this building. I mean, you could just snipe anywhere. It'd just be a sniper's paradise. Really. All the way around the complete building. And we're not even done yet. You can even go up further. You see here in just a second. I go through the door here. Not that door. Did I completely miss it? There it is. Found it. Alright. And you go up even further. It's like the crow's nest or something up here. And you can even go up further. I decided to check this part out here just to see. This is a great place for cover because you can hide behind these pillars and just snipe people all day long. Oh, look at that view. I need to get a better gun. Alright, and I'm going to go up one more time to the top area just to give you one last final look. You keep on going up. Jeez. And this is amazing. You see snipe people through that little place there? Yes. I'm so impressed. Very impressed with this building. And if this is just one of the new buildings they're going to add, I can't wait for more of any updates they're going to bring. That's just going to be more amazing parts. When they do vehicles, I can't even wait. This game is going to be amazing when they're finally done with it. So anyway, that about wraps it up. I'll do one more look around the building here. And I'm just super impressed. I can't wait for more. I'm going to keep doing more updates from the experimental server. And I'll see you next time. Alright, let's go around the back side of the hangar. Oh shit, he's behind you!
Mother bitch. I'm dead.
Junk, junk, junk. Look at all this junk. Shit, shit, and
Someone
more
save
shit.
me.
Why you ain't got nothing good? Not like the last people I got. They had all kinds of good
Help!
shit.
I need an
That was
adult!
good cash.
I need an adult!